Hi guys, this is Steve Goshen Crypto from Goshen Arbitrage and Crypto Trading Platform. Right now I'm on my Binance, my mobile phone. So you can also use your mobile phone. You can also use your mobile phone to run analysis, technical analysis. Right now I did this analysis on this falling wedge on a 4-hour time frame, right? So but I normally use the 4-hour time frame, the 1 day and the 15-minute time frame chart, but majorly every time I use the 1 day time frame. And if I want to cross check, I can just go through them and check other things, right? So I want you to see it, where that's why I increase the brightness. So I want to show you how I normally use my mobile phone to analyze technical on the app. Okay, let me click this double arrow at this edge here to go back to the main screen. We'll come back to it. Okay, you can see it now. This is the main screen, right? The diagram is still on it, but this is the main screen. So if you want to draw your trend lines and support lines and analyze coin on a particular time frame, you can just click on this double arrow here. You can see it at the left hand side of the screen, down near this yellow fire, this yellow light here. So you just click it and it will turn your phone to a landscape pattern. So how do you do this? Now this is what I do. You come here, you see this pen here. That's where you click to select. That's where you click this pen. You click this pen to select what they call it, shapes, lines, and different kind of line, price lines, trend lines, rectangle for drawing support, right? This is what you click, this pen here. So let me click it, then you see. So after clicking this, you can see lines, you can see rectangle, you can see different thing here on this right hand side here. Then if you want to go back so that you can pick what they call it, indicators, you just click at the bottom here. You see this arrow, you click it, you see Bollinger. If I want to put Bollinger, if I want to off it, I can off it, but I'm not offing my Bollinger. So you can click it, the Bollinger will leave. Then I want the Bollinger to be there, right? So you can just turn it off. Then, but if you want to click, if you want to pick lines, rectangle to draw trend lines and support, you come to this pen here at the top right corner, this pen here. So you click it. Now if you want to use any features here, let's say these are lines, so you can click it, this first one here at the top right here, the first one, you click it, you can see we have trend line, extended line, raise, horizontal, high, horizontal, extended, vertical extended lines, parallel, and price line, right? If you want to pick any, you can just click. See, after you click, it will appear depending on the color. You can see this purple line, so you can just click on it. After it appears, then you draw. No, this is completed already, so let me delete and start again. So click on trend lines. So you click on trend lines, you can see it here up. I brought it up, right? You click on it, then you draw. Then if you want to click, you click on it again. So you are already okay. Click on it so that it will stay. So now this is the line. You can see you can increase the length of the line and you can reduce the length of the line. You can drag the line to wherever you want it to be, and if you want to delete the line, you click on it, then you see this delete sign showing, you can delete it. So that line is gone. Now if you want to pick a rectangle, like I said, I normally use rectangle to draw support. So you click on rectangle, it will appear. Also you can just scroll up, although the screen is small, but it's good, you can use it. So you can just click, then you draw a line and you click, it will turn to a rectangle. You can expand it. You can see I will expand it. Let me expand this so that it becomes rectangle. You can see, you can reduce the size, you can reduce it. You can see how I'm using it. Now as you finish, you can continue by moving it to wherever you want to move it to. So this is how to use rectangle, right? So if you want to delete it, you click and you what? Delete. So I've shown you how to use this. Now you want to pick price line. These are price lines. You can see the values on it. These are price lines. If you want to pick price line, you come here. You can see price line at the bottom here. You can see price line. If I click it, you see a long line. You can the same pattern, you bring it up, you click, you can see the line. You can just reduce the line. You can reduce the line, you can move it, anywhere. So if you want to delete it, you can click and what? Click on delete. Now the colors, if you want to change color, so let's pick a price line. this is a price, this the line. So let's pick a price line, or no, let's pick a trend line. Now you can just keep it here and click. Now if you want to change the color, you can see this place. You can see this place where this pen is with the color that is presently on the screen, purple. So you click it, you can see different color appearing. So if you want to change it to orange or yellow, you can see it there. So that's how to change it, right? If you want to delete it, since it's on it, it's highlighting it, you can just click on delete and it's gone. Now what I do, so I will take away the Bollinger. So let me switch and take away Bollinger line. So now you can see that this coin dropped from 1.7 sharp down now, and it dropped. So it traded down, came up, traded down, came up. So if you put on the Bollinger, you can see that it was trading in between the moving average and the lower Bollinger band, going up, trying to cross the middle average, the moving average line, the middle one, right? And it came down again, came down. So it's like a falling wedge. You can see a wedge with a wedge, the shape of a right angle triangle, right? Right angle triangle. You can see it angle 60 and 30. Now this is how you do it. So you pick a line where there are multiple rejection. So let me move it up. You pick a line where there are multiple rejection. You can see at this point 1.242 there is a multiple rejection, and you can see at what let me okay let me take this off. Okay, you can see at this bottom here, this red line here, there was a rejection. It's also at 1.2, and there's also a rejection here, right? So I use this green line. You can see, let me highlight it. Okay, now let me go back to pen. So let me highlight it. Okay, it's highlighted already. You can see this line. You can see that the price are touching this place and going back, coming down, not reaching it and going back. So I pick this place as a support. So I have like three supports, three strong support. It has rejected it. The price has been rejected from that angle. Three strong support, right? Now, so I used a rectangle because it can also go down, right? Sometimes I even make the rectangle a bit big, right? It can go down beyond it. So from in between the rectangle, from this top line, this top price line here, this green, you can see 1.268 to the down is the support. So it can actually go and even cross it, but it will be rejected. It has been rejected multiple times, right? So you pick the top, a downtrend. A downtrend, you use a line, a trend line, and you draw from the peak of where the red lines are rejected. You can see it has been rejected here. It was rejected in this place. You can see the bottom. It was rejected here. It was rejected here, right? And it was coming down. It has been coming down. So that's a falling wedge. A falling wedge. So we use a trend line to draw a downtrend. You pick a downtrend from the top. A downtrend have a lower highs. It forms a lower highs and lower low. Lower highs, you can see here is higher than this one, than this particular one here, and it's higher than this particular one here, and the lows are also coming down, right? You can see lower highs, it forms in lower highs, right? So that's a trend line. So you can see this is a shape of this. So the reason why we draw a falling wedge is that it will trade down to the edge of the triangle and it has a maximum chance to pump. You can see it has been trading down to this place, then when it comes to this edge, it will pump. You can see the coin is actually, this is a live chart. You can see it has been pumping. So we set limits, buy limit at 1.268 and we got it, and we set limit at 1.299 and we got it. So we're expecting it to pump to around 1.5, but our take profit is from 1.4 and above, and this coin has hit 1.4. It's currently trading at 1.45, right? And it's even a good one if you take profit at 1.38. Yeah, so this is it. This is how we draw what a trend. We use a support line and trend line to bring out a falling wedge pattern of price action, and will ensure that when it trades towards that triangle, the edge of that triangle, we expect to buy at the support. You can see we bought at almost the support. Yes, we bought at almost the support, and we expected it to go up, and it is actually going up now. So it is actually going up. So I would like to also show you where I gave my premium student the signal. So let me minimize. Okay, now this is actually my free signal group, right? Okay, let me go to my premium student. So on WhatsApp, so I have this guy here. I give him this signal. Let's see, ape. So you see I give him the signal ape 1.288, and let's see this other guy here. I think this guy has taken profit. I think he has see it. He was showing me. You can see he was showing me that I think it's already pumping, right? So this is his own signal, 1.28. You can see 1.22, and that is how you trade. You trade falling wedge. That's how you trade falling wedge on any time frame. So you're on a 4 hours time frame. Like I said, you can click on this to go back to this. Kindly subscribe to my channel and follow the link to my YouTube free signals, and you can go ahead to what subscribe to my premium class. It's cheap, and you learn how to trade, and you also get free signals and trade. Thank you.